Hi friends, welcome to Hemant YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn introduction of portfolio management, meaning of portfolio, what is the meaning of portfolio management, who is the portfolio manager, and what is the need of portfolio manager, functions of portfolio manager, objectives of portfolio manager, the risk that faced by portfolio management, and what is mean by return. First of all, how many of you heard about portfolio? In recent advertises you can see that ad come to you to manage portfolio. So first of all, what is portfolio? Portfolio is nothing but it is a cluster of securities. That means if a person holds a land, a building, equity shares, then we can say the portfolio of that person is equity, building and land. Portfolio is nothing but cluster of all assets of an individual. Security includes anything, it may be equity, land and building, preferences, etc. So, what is portfolio management? Simply managing the portfolio is called portfolio management. If a person manages the assets of another person, it's known as portfolio management. Who is portfolio manager? The person who enters into a contract to manage portfolio is known as portfolio manager. So, what is the need of portfolio manager? Portfolio manager will be expertise in the field, so he can give better returns when compared to others. Market is volatility. You don't know when market will increase or market will decrease. So a portfolio manager who has expertise can guess the volatility of the market, that is when it will increase or when it will decrease. Compliance of rules. Portfolio manager complies certain rules and he know what are the rules because he regularly trades in that. What are the functions of a portfolio manager? First, economic environment. You should understand how the environment is. Suppose in USA, Fed policy affects share market in India. So he studies the economic environment. Second, studies security market. Security market includes the money market. So he studies the money market, which can be helpful in share market. Government decision. Government decision affects the share prices. For example, in recent time, GST on apparel has been increased from 3.5% to 12%, I think. Due to that, the shares of the apparel has fallen down. Or recently, Zomato, GST has been recorded by the government. Due to that, share price of Zomato has been fallen. So, portfolio manager guesses has to see the government decision regularly. Counsel prospective investor. Prospector investor is nothing but who has an amount and ready to invest is known as prospective investor. He has to counsel the prospective investor to invest in some trusted securities which give return. He has to carry out investment so as to give return to his customers or clients. Objectives of portfolio management. First of all, he has to secure the principal what he has taken from the client. Second, stability of income. He has to give income to the client, that is stability of income. Third, capital growth. Capital growth is nothing but anything other than dividend is known as capital growth. Suppose if market price is today 12.20, it has to give somewhat returns to the investor or clients, that it may range to 1300 or anything. Fourth, tax advantages. Suppose if a client came to you and said, I want to reduce the tax. So portfolio manager has to reduce the tax advantage, has to reduce the tax. There are many mutual funds which give tax benefits. What does portfolio manager does? First, he identifies the of securities assets of securities in which he has to invest. Second, uh, there will be different types of assets like land and building, equity market, uh, preference shares, debentures, government bonds, and many etc. So first of all, he has to understand the asset, what are the different types of securities, and in which he can invest. And later on, he has to decide the proportion of amount in which we have to invest in assets of security. Suppose he have 1 lakh, how uh, how he can invest that 1 lakh in land and building, equity, etc. Third, security selection within the assets. That is nothing but if we want to invest in equity share, which shares he should decide in third step. He can invest in Reliance or any other share. Risk that portfolio manager face. First one, financial risk. That is financial leverage. Second, market risk. Market risk is nothing but variability of returns. Suppose he can guess that market price will go tomorrow up, but he can see the negative side. So he faces risk of market risk. Third, liquidity risk. T plus 2 settlement. That is trade plus 2 settlement. Due to this, if we trade on this day, we get money after 2 days. So he faces liquidity risk sometimes. uh, Interest rate risk. Suppose if interest rate of bank increased to 10%, then share market will fall easily. Share market will fall easily, so he can get interest rate risk also. Business risk. Suppose the government gave a decision that to textiles not to export anything to another country for a period of 10 months. Then export, that means textile will fall. Business risk includes both company risk and government risk. Suppose company has failed, it has indebted, so it is nothing but business risk, failed in the business. What is return? The amount which he gets in investment is called return. Return include both dividend and capital gain. Securities. Security include it is nothing but the amount invested by an uh, uh, individual is known as security. Security include land and building, equity shares, preference share, debenture, and market. So security includes risk securities, riskless securities. Risk security includes equity share. Riskless securities include government. How can we say risk or riskless? If the amount of principal we get actual return equal to expected return, then that is known as riskless. When actual return is not equal to expected return, that is called risk. Uh, Riskless securities includes government bonds. We can expect the return, so it is riskless securities. And thank you.